So I've now taken hundreds of pictures between the Sigma 30mm and Sigma 56mm, and they're both amazing lenses, and in many ways they're pretty much the same thing. Now, if you're anything like me, you probably have insane decision paralysis, so in this video, I'm going to try to help you decide which one to buy. Let's get into it. So first up, the size of these lenses. As you can see, the 30mm is a little bit bigger than the 56. They're both pretty much the same exact weight. Honestly, I think the 56 might be slightly heavier, just by a little bit, but it is pretty much the same. They are built out of essentially the same thing. It's a mix of metal and polycarbonate, which is a bit of like a plastic compound, so to speak. I've had my 30mm for about 6 years, and I've put it through a lot of things that it shouldn't have gone through, and it's still hitting up just fine, as you can see. So I'd expect the 56 to be pretty much the same. From like a day-to-day usability standpoint, there's not too much to say. I mean, these are very simplistic lenses. There's no physical buttons, no switches or anything like that. And they're just big enough to be comfortable to grip when you're out shooting, but not too big to be annoying. Sigma does claim that they have light sealing around the lens mount, but no other internal seals on the lens. I have taken my 30mm out into some pretty intense situations. Nothing too crazy, but definitely some like heavy snowstorms and some like medium rain. And I've never had any problems with it, and I expect the 56 would probably be the same, but you know, don't come at me if you destroy your lens. Not much to say with autofocus. Essentially, it's the same exact thing. I have observed literally no difference. They're both fast, they're both pretty reliable. They have no issues with like low light focusing and that sort of thing. Tracking is accurate, no complaints. And then as far as image quality goes, I'm going to be putting up a bunch of sample pictures on the screen here so you can kind of judge them for yourself. But the 56mm is statistically the sharpest lens for Sony aps-c cameras. Now my lens tests don't get very scientific, so when I pixel peep, these look pretty much the same to me. The advantage that the 56 has obviously is bokeh, you know, with it being a much longer lens, you get a good bit more subject isolation and background blur, and it looks fantastic. But the Sigma 30 still looks pretty dang good. So yeah, obviously the 56mm is a bit more focused on like portraits and anything that requires, you know, an 85mm equivalent focal length. It's a little bit more limiting, essentially. The 30mm, on the other hand, is still decently tight, so like I mentioned, you get okay subject isolation in bokeh, but it's definitely a good bit more versatile. I've used this lens for everything. Travel, hiking, portraits, vehicles, events, animes, everything. Now, something interesting is that the Sigma 30mm is actually about $110 cheaper than the 56mm. So if I had to summarize, both of these lenses are amazing, absolutely amazing. But you clicked on this video so a random stranger on the internet, aka me, can help end your decision paralysis, so I'm gonna make it nice and easy. Just buy the Sigma 30, you're going to save a decent bit of money, and you're going to have a lot more versatility. If you want to help support the channel and you want to pick up the lens for yourself, I'll drop an affiliate link in the description below. If you click through to that, I do get a tiny commission, so thanks in advance. And if you want to dive deeper into both of these lenses, you can check out my complete reviews, linked right up there. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time. I hope you enjoy your new lens.